King Charles III has just given his first televised address to the nation, a day after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth. He said it was a time of profound sadness, and he vowed to renew her promise of lifelong service. A public service of remembrance is now underway at St Paul's Cathedral. The King returned from Balmoral this afternoon and was given a rapturous reception from the public during a 15-minute walkabout outside Buckingham Palace. Earlier, gun salutes and church bells rang out across the UK in memory of the Queen. Thousands of people have left flowers at royal palaces and churches, and MPs have been paying tribute to Britain's longest-serving monarch in Parliament. Our first report tonight is from our royal correspondent, Jonny Dymond.
At midday at Westminster Abbey, where she was married, where she was crowned, a single bell tolled for the Queen. One toll every minute, one toll for every year of her life, one toll heard 96 times. And across the country, from churches and cathedrals, bells rang out in remembrance and mourning. Outside Buckingham Palace, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery rode out, the wheels of their dark green gun carriages rumbling against the wet roads, the public held back by lines of police officers. In Aberdeen at the airport, the first sight of the new King, he shook hands with a group of dignitaries before boarding the small jet that would take him, the Queen Consort and their staff to London. Back at the palace at 1 o'clock, the air around ceremonial London shook as a gun salute rang out from Hyde Park. At the Tower of London and in Belfast, Edinburgh and Cardiff, at saluting stations across the country and abroad, the guns paid tribute. In the great avenues leading to Buckingham Palace, the crowds streamed in through squally showers and in humid sunshine. West of London, the King landed, his motorcade gliding towards the palace, police outriders clearing a path before the convoy of black cars. Atop his car, the royal standard fluttered. And then the convoy turned into the space in front of the palace, and the King went to receive the cheers and commiserations of the waiting crowd. Gone for a moment were the clouds and the threatened rain. Sunshine bathed the King and the crowds, and down came the Union flag on top of the palace, the royal standard taking its place for the first time in the reign of King Charles. He lingered with the crowds, shaking hands, exchanging the odd word, and then, after inspecting some of the flowers left by well-wishers, he and the Queen Consort turned into the great gates of the palace and alone went into their new home.